Hey everybody, good afternoon. Hope you're all doing well. I wanted to just come on and do some makeup with you guys. Everything I use I will link below, but it's going to be a mix of stuff. So I just feel like sitting down and just doing a makeup look that I normally would do on a day-to-day basis lately. So yeah, some will be Farmasi, some won't, but that's okay because you can sell one brand and still use other brands all at the same time, believe it or not. I love makeup, I love skincare, and I love trying new products always, whether they be from Farmasi or from the drugstore or Ulta, Sephora, wherever. Pardon these little baby hairs that are growing out, you guys. They're everywhere now, but they just don't want to, they don't want to do anything. They just want to stick out. But I guess I should be grateful that my hair is starting to grow back because I had a ton of hair loss. So I'm happy that it's coming back. But anyways, I'm going to set out with the e.l.f. Woe Glow. This has 30 broad sunscreen in it. So it's really good for the summertime. And I love this stuff. It's just protects your skin. It makes your skin look so good, like so glowy and just pretty. So I just go in. I know it looks like a lot, but once you rub it in, it's not, trust me. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is a little too much. But you don't have to use that much, you guys. But you'll see it does blend out. So this is what I have been loving under my foundation. Sometimes, honestly, you guys, I just wear this because it just gives such a beautiful glow. It evens out my skin and it's just really pretty. And in the same aspect, you're getting that protection from the sun, which is awesome. And you should always have a sunscreen on, even in the winter, you guys, even in the winter, okay? So yeah, you don't need to put as much as I did. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I wasn't thinking. That's been my thing lately. Like, I don't know what is wrong with me. Like, I have like brain fog or something. Like, I don't know. But anyways, this is what it looks like, you guys, okay? I think it's like, I want to say it's $14. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like $14. They have 3 shades. I think 3 shades. So go get some. I will tell you, I bought the CeraVe tinted sunscreen and I thought I was going to love that. But I didn't care for it as much as I do the e.l.f. But it was nice. It was nice, but I still like this one better. So the only thing is that one, the CeraVe, I'm not sure if this has niacinamide in it. I don't think it does. The CeraVe has niacinamide in it. And I think I said that right. So it does have more hydration, I think, than maybe the e.l.f. one. So you can go check it out. I think they were the same price, if I'm not mistaken. I have mine in the bathroom. So this is the deal, you guys. Honestly, I'm keeping it real with you. Not to say that I still don't use it once in a while and that I don't, have it, okay? I have the CCs, I have the BBs. I very rarely use foundation anymore, even the CC or the BB. It's very rare that I do. I tend to use just concealers as my base or just a tinted moisturizer, okay? I am so over, like, trying to hide the imperfections of my skin or what I feel are imperfections. I'm like, I have earned the right now to just, it is what it is. Take it or leave it. Okay, I'm going to be 57 years old this year. Like, I just don't feel the need to cover up every little thing. So, and I don't feel like I look as good with foundations as I do with lighter makeup. And I've been saying that now for probably the last 2 years. I think you've heard me say that so many times, that I just don't feel like I look as good with foundations on anymore. So a little less is better for me now. You can go in with our illuminating primer if you want to add a little bit more glow. You could add a little bit. Normally I wouldn't use both of these together, but just to show you like the amount of glow that you can still really get if you are someone who really is like me and loves that glowy look. You can use it with your, put it on with your fingers, or use a damp beauty blender. Either way, you're gonna get this really pretty glow to your skin. I'll show you what it would look like just with my fingers, because the beauty blender probably wasn't the best option, so that you could really see like. And of course, this is a primer, so if you do put a foundation on top, this is going to help to prime your face and get it ready for whatever other steps follow. Okay, see how pretty? It's just like this really pretty glow. Now you can see my skin is fairly red today. It's kind of blotchy and red, and I don't know if it's because my allergies are terrible, so it could be that. Who knows? Now, like I said, normally I would just be going in with concealer, okay? And just spot treating my face, and then adding some bronzer, some blush, and keeping it really simple. So let's do that. And I can always do another video. Let me see if this one's too dark. I think that one might be a little too dark. Yeah, this is better. I actually need to get some more. These are getting a little dry. A little dry. So this one is number 5, I think. Yeah, number 5. Is it C5 or 05? I think it's 05, I think. So I'm just going to take that damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to start blending that in. And I like it because a little goes a long way with the concealers, and they have a plumping agent in them, which is really nice. And there's so many shades, you guys, and they're so easy to blend together. So if you're someone that can't find like your perfect match, it's a little bit less expensive to have to buy a couple of concealers than it would be per se like 2 VFX foundations. Now, of course, if you use the CC or the BB, you can get like a couple of shades and mix those together. And that wouldn't break the bank, because those are really fairly reasonable and affordable. So it's up to you. But I just find like the concealer's enough for me now. Not to say again though that these are not good, okay? Our BB and CCs are really, really good. And I do use them occasionally, especially in videos, just to show you guys, you know, like what the products look like on my skin. And like I said, you can get whatever colors you need. And I'm just putting a little bit more on areas that are a little bit more red or have a little bit of discoloration. And you can see how well that covered up a lot of the red on my skin. That's why I really do like to use concealers as my foundation. I just think they work really well. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit of a brightener, you could go in with a lighter color to brighten up. Okay, if you just wanted to brighten up a little bit. I do not go in with any powdered products unless it's eyeshadow. And even now, to be honest with you guys, I love our eyeshadow palettes. Don't get me wrong, okay? I love them. I love the shades. I love how they perform. I love how they don't have a lot of fallout. Like, I love our palettes, okay? I have all of them. In fact, I just ordered the Royal Cherry one because I didn't have that one. And I reordered the Infinite because it was back in stock. So I reordered that. But honestly, you guys, even for eyeshadow now, I do prefer like more of a cream eyeshadow. And a lot of times I will actually use one of our Midnight Touch products as my eyeshadow, or one of our liquid lipsticks, although I will never promote that as an eyeshadow because obviously it's meant for your lips. But since they're my eyeballs, you know, I take chances, you know. I've never had an issue, but I would never tell someone to do that. You know what I mean? So, but I have done it. I have used them as eyeshadows. And then I've used our cream contours and blushes as eyeshadows because they're cream. And I'll just take I'll take a brush and then I just blend it in like you would any other cream eyeshadow. We used to have potted cream eyeshadows and I loved them. And then we discontinued them. And I don't know why. I wish they'd bring them back. I really do. But, you know, what can I say? All right, so we're going to add some warmth in. We're going to go with Smy's Cream Contour. Okay. And I kind of just, I don't really go under because I don't need to bring attention to my cheeks. I have big enough ones that I tried not to emphasize anything to do with my cheeks. So I just kind of stay above where you normally would probably put it. And I love our cream contour sticks because they are so user-friendly. They look so pretty on the skin. They're not like an orange based. They're just really, really pretty. And I love just doing this in the summer, especially like I'll just go in with our contour stick and some blush and stuff, and it looks so pretty in the summer. If you don't want to go with like a lot of makeup, it's just a really great way to get like a faux tan if you're not into tanning. Like I try not to ever sit out in the sun to tan. Like I'll sit out in the sun, but I have sunscreen on, so I'm not looking to like tan. Even my face doesn't tan that much. It does a little bit, but this is how I get and achieve like that false tan look, okay? So that's just added some warmth. If you want a little bit more, by all means, you can add a little bit more. But these are so good, you guys. You have to try them. I mean, I could talk about them all day, but you really just need to try them for yourselves. You will not be disappointed. They go on like butter, and they're just so velvety, and they're just so good. And I don't know what is going on right here. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but right here, I don't know what that is. It's like a lump, and it's so weird because last night I started with like jaw pain, like all in here and in through my ear and all the way up the side of my head. And my arm's been really sore all day, like just sore. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what is happening. Like, it's just weird. And so my left side, so of course me having OCD was, you know, I was freaking out thinking that I'm, you know, hot or something. But it's just kind of weird because I don't know why that's puffy. I don't know why I have pain like coming up this area into the ear and up that way, and pain all the way down my arm. So that's kind of a little freaky, but I don't know. But hopefully it's nothing major. hopefully. Not that that's something to joke about, mind you. All right, I'm going to go in with one of our cream blushes. Now, we have the whole Midnight Touch line, you guys. You know I love the Midnight Touch line too, but I'm just going to stick with the creams for right now. The others are liquid. So this one is in shade Play. And I am just going to put it on this same brush that I used to do the bronzer, contour, I mean. And I am just going to apply that. And I know it looks crazy right now, like really bright, but, and I like to just go over a little bit of where I went with the contour shade. And then I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender and I'm going to blend everything. Okay. And I like it because it kind of looks exactly like you would if you were sitting out in the sun. You normally get like right around there, that area. You don't usually bottom half. It's usually the upper and your nose, over the bridge of your nose. And I know like blush is really in right now, like that really prominent blush look. Like people are like really like into blush. I am not someone that's ever been like comfortable with a lot of blush, and I think it's just because my cheeks are so big already. I try not to bring attention to them. But I know that blush is like the thing right now, like everybody. And some people actually have been using it like on their eyes. They'll take it all up here across and then over here, and they'll do it with their bronzer and contour shade too, which is really pretty. Okay, so of course, if you're looking, like I said, for the products, I will link them below. But so far, as far as Farmasi products, we've gone in with our Farmasi Illuminating Primer, a couple of our concealers, and then Smize in Play, okay? Then what I want to do is, I think I'm going to, maybe I'll just actually go in on my eyes with a little bit of Play. I think that's what I'm going to do. And this will be a really nice way for you to see how you can use these products in different ways. And this will give me a really pretty natural, like a soft pinky look. And I'm just going to put it on my lid. You guys, I'm sitting here doing this, and out of the corner of my eyes, I can see my drink from Dunkin' Donuts. I got the blueberry pie matcha iced. You guys, it is delicious. I got a small because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. Like, I'm on a big matcha kick right now. Like, I love matcha. So I'm like really into different kinds of matcha. And I love the Starbucks lavender matcha and the banana bread one. But I've learned how to make those at home. If you guys want to know how to make them home, just let me know. Like, drop a comment below and I will tell you how to make them. It comes out almost identical. Like, I kid you not. So much cheaper too. So much cheaper. And I'm just going in with the Beauty Blender just to make sure it's smoothed out. And yeah, it's the Califia almond milk matcha. And I ordered the banana bread syrup and brown sugar syrup online through Amazon. And then I just use that to make my cold foams and stuff. They are so good. And then I also got a berry strawberry refresher. So it's berry, strawberry dragon fruit, and green tea. And it's delicious, you guys. So good. Really, really, really good. Okay, this is our Infinilash. This is in the shade brown. I love this mascara for my lower lashes. I do use it on the top lashes too, but on the lower lashes, it's amazing. Amazing. And I just reordered the Intense, I think it's the Intense mascara, and I ordered the new Royal Cherry mascara. So that should be coming in soon. But you know me, like my favorites, you know, I have so many favorites, but I love our mascaras, you guys. I kid you not. Like, people laugh at me and they say, oh, you know, you just say that you could sell it. No, I buy other mascaras, okay? I just gave away probably 6 mascaras. And then yesterday I went to Target and I bought 2 from Emco Beauty. And they were not good, let me tell you, okay? They were not good. And they were more money than what I pay for my Zen, which is my all-time favorite mascara, okay? They were more than that. And this mascara is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. And like I said, I mean, these are Tarte, okay? I got these off a TikTok shop. They came Tarte, and then this one is the Thrive Cosmetics. I always, no kidding, like, no joke, you guys, okay? Oh, an extensionist, okay? No joke. I always come back to these 2 main ones. Always. Always. No matter what. I've been with Farmasi for 6.5 years. I always come back to our mascaras. I mean, there's other products that we have that I have found dupes for that are just as good, that work maybe even a little bit better. But mascara, no. Hands down, Farmasi has some of the best mascaras you will ever use. I'm just saying. But today, just for the sake of trying to, so in case you're like on a budget and you want to save a little bit and you don't want to have to buy 2 mascaras, we're just going to use the Infinilash on the upper and the lower. This one is in the shade brown, and I like it because if you're not wearing a lot of makeup, this is really nice because it's not as harsh on like bare skin as like a black mascara would be. Because let me tell you, Farmasi's mascaras are pigmented, you guys. Pigmented. I kid you not. Like, so when I'm not wearing like a lot of makeup, I love wearing the brown. Okay. And like I said, Infinilash has a nice applicator. You're going to get all those little baby lashes with this brush, which is really nice. Okay. Like, now they might not be as prominent because it's brown, but in person, like you might not see it as much on camera, but in person, I'm telling you, it just gives you the length, the definition. And like I said, it's going to get all those little baby lashes for you. Let me see if I look up, you can see the difference, I hope. Okay. Let me see. Probably look like a weirdo. Guys, can you see? Like, it's really good. And I'll move the camera. Not the camera, but my phone. I'm doing this on my phone, so I'll move the angle a little bit and maybe you'll see better. And it's a really pretty brown. It's like a true brown. It's not a brown black. It is a true brown mascara. And I'll show that to you in a second. So you guys, I'm still on my weight loss journey, part 2. And it's so hard this time, you guys. So hard. So much harder than it was when I first did it and lost the almost 100 pounds. I guess maybe now because my metabolism is slower. I don't know, but here's the color, you guys. See how pretty? It's like a true brown, okay? But yeah, this time around, oh my God. It's just been so hard. And of course, too, I mean, I've talked about it in the past. I don't talk about it often because it's such a personal topic, but people who know me personally and people that have been watching me the last 6 years, you guys know I suffer from depression and severe debilitating anxiety, and I have OCD. So when all that gets really bad, it's so hard for me to do anything, like do videos, to concentrate on work, or to do what I need to do to lose weight. And that's one of the reasons why it's just taking me so much longer, I think, this time, because my depression and anxiety has been horrible, horrible. And my lack of confidence, and not liking what I see in the mirror has really messed with my head. And it's made it so hard for me to get motivated and to do what I need to do to lose weight, and also to come on here and do videos, because when you don't feel pretty and you don't feel confident, the last thing you want to do is come to put a video out and put it on YouTube and social media for all to judge. Like, that's the last thing that you want to do. Like, nobody wants to do that, right? Like, I just panic. So yeah, it's been tough, you know? It's been tough. I need to lose another almost 30 pounds to get back to where I was. And it's just been hard. It's been extremely hard. But every day's a new day, you know? Every day's a new day. And you just have to keep working on yourself. That's all. That's all that you can do, is just get up every morning and keep trying. Now, hopefully, let me get a mirror. Hopefully I don't have mascara everywhere. My little mirror with the magnifier is not here. It's at my desk, my work desk, but I think it's pretty good. If you see some, ignore it. And if you were to get any mascara, let it dry, take a spoolie, it comes right off. But I'm looking, I don't see anything. But then again, my room is very dark today because it's rainy out. So now we're going to do a quick lip and we're going to end this video, because you guys have things to do, right? Like, you don't need to be sitting here listening to me for an hour. We all have stuff to do. So let me get you guys back on your way to the rest of your day. I just felt like sitting down and just honestly just playing with some makeup, because I've just felt so down in the dumps lately that I said, you know what, let me just sit down. Maybe it'll cheer me up, you know? Maybe it will cheer me up just to sit down and do a little makeup with you guys. I don't want that. I don't think. Do I? Well, let me see. It's kind of brighter than what I wanted. I know which one I want. It's just trying to find it. You guys, like, I don't know if you can see. Okay, this is why it takes me so long to pick. Because I have so many. It's like, it's overwhelming sometimes, but I think I'm just going to go in with this. Do I want to go with this one? This is Cool Beige. Let me see. Maybe with a lip liner. Let's see. Let's go in with Dirty Rose. Let's try Dirty Rose lip liner. And I do not have very big lips, and I don't have a big Cupid's bow. I wish I did, but I don't. And I'm too scared to get Botox or lip injections, so, you know, I make do with what God gave us, right? I figure if he meant for me to have big, full lips, he would have given them to me. Maybe it's because he knows that sometimes I have a big enough mouth that I don't need big lips to go with that big mouth of mine. That's what I'm thinking. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. You know? Yeah. He's probably saying, child, I am doing you a favor. Because I know that your mouth sometimes can get you in trouble. So I'm going to give you small little lips. Hey, you know? Okay, so cool beige. Yeah, cool beige. And Dirty Rose lip liner. Let me put this aside so that I don't, would I just put my lip liner now? Oh, Lord have mercy, Charlotte. Dirty Rose, my God. Let me just put it on my hand for you guys so you can just see. Oops. Okay. So Dirty Rose. That is what I said we used, right? That I went in with. Oh my God. It is. Don't mind me, guys. Okay. And cool beige. Cool beige. Dirty Rose. And I use my finger and I blend it out. I like that look. So you could leave it without being blended. You could also top it off with one of our lip oils or our lip glosses. That would be really pretty. I'm not a big lip gloss girl, but we have our peptide lip balms. We have lip glosses. We also have regular style lipsticks, just bullet style lipsticks. They're very moisturizing, really, really pretty shades to a lot of nudes and neutrals. But yeah, or you could go in with just our regular lip plumper. I don't even know if we have this anymore, to be honest. I don't know if we still sell that. I had so many because I had stocked up on these that I don't know if we still have it, but we have plenty of lip glosses, just plenty of things, lip products, you know. I have, let's see, what do I have here? I have, but I don't want to put a gloss on though. Hold please, as one fell on the floor. But I will show them to you. So these are the ones that I have. They're different. Some are plumping, some are not. But like really pretty shades. Really, really pretty shades. This one is really, really pretty. But like I said, I really rarely use them. But these are really good if you like a lip balm that's really going to hydrate your lips. We have 4 shades. Clear, brown. There's a pink one. I think there's 4 shades. There's 3 or 4. I had, the other one is in my pocketbook. But these are really pretty. Even the brown one, it's not as dark as it shows on the pack. Like, you know, it shears out. Let's see. So don't be afraid of it, okay? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. No need to be scared. It's super pretty. super, super pretty. But all our liquid matte lipsticks are amazing, you guys. They are hydrating. They blend out like a dream. They're long lasting. Like, you're not going to have to touch them up every half an hour. Unless, of course, you're eating something super greasy. Like if you're going hog wild on a lobster clam boil or something like that, or you're having like spaghetti with lots of like olive oil and all that, then maybe. But for the most part, you're good for a while without having to touch up. Our lip liners are really nice. They go on really smooth, but they are very thin. Okay, they are very thin, so you do need to go careful. Don't press too hard. Like, don't be like an animal like I am and just like very light. You don't need to put a lot of pressure, okay? Like, very light-handed. Like, you don't need to be like pressing down, okay? Don't do it because they will break, and nobody wants a broken lip liner, okay? Other products, Midnight Touch, you know the deal. We have bronzer, blush, highlight. Like, I don't even have all of them now because I've gone through a few of them. I have to reorder some, but I mean, look at beautiful. Okay, beautiful. When I say beautiful, I mean beautiful. You get the bronzers. We have the highlighters, really pretty. This is the highlighter. It's so pretty. It's very subtle. So if you like just a little bit of a glow, and the nice thing is they all lock, okay? So they're not going to leak out on you, which is amazing because, you know, we've all been there. You know you have. We've all been there where we have had ones that are similar and they ooze everywhere and you lose half your product. Not good. No bueno. Like, no. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I paid for this. I don't want it all oozing out so that I can't, you know, use it for more than a couple of times. I don't want that. That is not fun. So, and if for some reason it doesn't come out fully, take your little sponge tip off, wash it, and put it back in, because after a while, you know, it gets clogged like anything else. It can get clogged, but they do come off, okay? But it's just a really, really pretty highlighter. And you can put that anywhere you want. So pretty. You see? Very natural, which is why I love this one. I love it. I will say I was not fond of the new highlighter cream stick on me. I love this one because it's just so pretty and natural. The other one is a little bit more noticeable. So if you do like a stronger highlight, like if you really want to like glow to the gods, then the stick one is awesome for that. Awesome. And it's just like these, that I mean, so easy to put on and blend. It's beautiful if you like a stronger highlight. I love this highlight by the Midnight Touch line. I love it because I like a more natural. But if you want a stronger cream-based highlight, get the new highlight stick. You will love it, okay? You will love it. And that is it, you guys. That is the look. Super simple. I mean, if I wasn't talking this whole time, this literally like takes me 2 minutes to do, okay? Mascaras, so many choices, you guys. You will not go wrong with any of them, but I do have my favorites, okay? Like I said, I do have the Royal Cherry one coming in and the Intense because I ran out, but number 1 favorite, number 2 favorite. Love this for my lower lash. We have it in brown and black, but this is so good for your lower lashes. This dual, you get volume and length, or you can just do volume, or you can just do length. Depends on how you use it. You can see, well, maybe you can't see, but This way is the length, okay? You see the wand. And then if you want volume, you take it from here and your brush gets bigger, okay? So 2-in-1, great product. Let me show you the wand for Zen, you guys. This is so affordable, and you are not going to find a better mascara. I mean, honest to God. That's the wand. So good. So good. And it's so affordable. Okay? So, that's the scoop, you guys. Eyeshadow palettes. We have a ton. 75th. We have a Glamour palette, and then we have a whole bunch of individual palettes that are just amazing, okay? Like, you cannot go wrong. If you love eyeshadow, good Lord, you are going to fall in love with Farmasi's eyeshadows. They just are beautiful. They go on like a dream. I mean, this is the Glam Up palette. It is so pretty. So, so pretty. And then, like I said, our 75th anniversary palette was absolutely beautiful. So nice. So if you love eyeshadows, go check out what we have to offer. You will not be sorry. So yeah, that's the scoop, you guys. But if you like what you saw and you want to check it out and see what it's all about, I'm going to link everything for you. Go check it out. If you have any questions, you can message me. And please don't be afraid to message me with questions, you guys. I know a lot of people have questions and they're afraid because they think I'm going to like inbox them every 5 minutes and haunt them. I do not do that. If you ask me a question, I answer. And then I will ask you if you want me to follow up or if you'd like to be added on to my chat group for updates and new releases and all that. I ask you and I let you come to me. I will never spam your inbox, okay? So don't worry about that. Please don't hesitate to ask me for help or ask me questions thinking that you're going to be harassed by me for sales. No. Farmasi sells the products. I'm here just to show them to you and be that vehicle that guides you to the website, and it's like the middleman, okay? But Farmasi products sell themselves. I don't need to be begging anyone to buy our products or haunting anybody, okay? You want to buy them, you buy them. You don't, you don't. I just don't work that way, okay? I want my customers to be happy. I don't want them to feel like they're being pressured in any way. I want this to be a fun experience, an educational experience. Like, that's what I want my customers to get. I don't want them to feel like they're being backed in a corner or that every time they log on, I'm going to be in their inbox, you know, trying to sell them something. So, but we do have a lot of good stuff. So if it's something that you're interested in, whether it be makeup, skincare, wellness, fragrance, whatever, and you want to give it a try, give it a try. Right now, you can actually join as my customer for $11, you guys, okay? And what that's going to get you is it's going to get you 50% off of everything you buy for as long as you want, as much as you want. There's no cap. You could buy stuff every single day, or you can buy a couple of times in the next 6 months. You have 6 months to have spent $125 in product to maintain that discount. But in the meantime, once you pay that $11, you can enjoy it for 6 months and get that discount, okay? If at the end of the 6 months you decide, hey, it's not for me, that's fine. You go inactive. Or if you haven't met, it will let you know that you're getting close to being deactivated, and you can just place a small order to get you to where you need to be for the requirement, okay? But that's really not a lot of requirement to get 50% off of everything, as much as you want, as often as you want, okay? I think is a pretty good deal. You don't even get that with like BJ's, Costco, any of those places. So when you think about it, that's pretty flipping good. All right. But again, that's up to you. If you want to pay retail, pay retail. But if you want to save 50% off of everything, hey, pay the $11 and get your discount, you know? But yeah, so hit me up if you have any questions. I hope that you will check out Farmasi and all that we have to offer. I'm going to go try and do something with this hair of mine. I did cut it, you guys, and I'm going to cut it even more. So yeah. And I'm on a lot of gray now. And I'm debating on whether I just want to let it grow out now and let the gray grow out, or if I want to dye it to match my roots, which my roots are dark. This is my natural color, actually. Or if I want to go back and put some blonde in it. I don't know, but we'll see. But anyways, you guys, so go explore the web page. I don't know that you're on there, so hey, go explore it. And like I said, message me if you have any questions or you need help signing up or buying anything, or if you want to simply know my opinion on something, if I think it's good or what I think would be good for you as far as skincare goes. And that's the other thing too, guys. Do not feel like you have to buy a ton of stuff. A couple of products go a long way, and you don't need a lot to have good skincare, nor do you need a lot of makeup. So don't overbuy. Buy the things that you know that you're going to use and that will really work for you. And then you can always build your collection. Don't go hog wild. Start out small and build your collection of either skincare, makeup, or both, whatever, fragrance, whatever it may be. Go slow. Try the products. See what ones work for you, which ones mix and match well for you, and then build up from there. All right, you guys. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for everyone who orders from me, who shares my posts, who shares my link. Like, I love you guys. This is how I make my living. So any little bit helps, even if you don't order from me, if just sharing stuff, you have no idea. Okay. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm trying to build those up. So if you could follow me there, that would be amazing. And everything's on my Facebook page. My link tree's there. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. It was great sitting down and chatting with you guys today. I hope you liked the look, and I will be back soon. Bye, guys.